Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Ray's Room Embroidery Summer Stitch Along. And today our new stitch that we're going to learn is the knot. So as you can see on this completed one, we've got these here and here and here, and these little ones here and here and here. These are knots, and in embroidery you have the French knot, which is a more commonly known and taught one, and then you also have the colonial knot. Now, when I first started embroidery, I originally found the French knot quite tricky to not just keep coming and pulling it all the way through to the other side and not actually ending up with a knot. I found the colonial knot and I found it a lot easier to do. So as you can see on this example, they look pretty much the same. They create the same effect, but I think that the colonial knot is a little bit easier to learn. So that's the one that I'm going to show you today. So this is the one that we're going to have a look at today, and I'm going to show you it on here. So on this example piece here, you can see the knots are highlighted in purple, and over here you can see the bigger knots on the very outside of the mandala are done with 6 strands, and the ones on the little knots on the inside of this little design here in between each petal is done with 3 strands. So I'm going to show you the 6 strands on our example here. So I've done one already on here to try and work out the camera angle and make sure that it should be okay for you to see. So you're just going to come up from behind, as we have been with previous stitches. You are going to pull that through, and then once you've pulled it through, you're going to make a backwards C with it. So we're going to create this shape here. Once we've created this backwards C shape, we're going to go underneath the top of the C with our needle and then wrap the end of the thread around the top of the needle, so you get this kind of figure of 8 effect. And then you can pull that tight around the needle and then put your needle back down in just next to where it came out before. So rather than going back in the exact same hole, we're going literally just a couple of strands of cotton away from it. So at this point, when you push your needle down in, you want to keep a little bit of tension on this thread here, and then pull your needle through from the back. So you're keeping that bit of tension on this one over here, and then when you get to this point you can let go, and that should secure your knot for you. So I'll show you that again here. So we're going to go in from the back where you want your knot to be, and you're going to come all the way through, and you're going to create a C shape, a backward C shape. You're going to put your needle under the top of it. You're going to wrap the thread around so you get this figure of 8 wrap. Sorry, you can't see that so well there, so I'm going to just do that one again. So we're going under the top of the C shape, and we're going to wrap that around to get that figure of 8 shape, so you can see that there. Then we're going to put our needle down in just next to where we came out, not in the same hole, and that helps to keep our knot on this side of the cotton. Stop it going all the way through. And then you can pull your needle through from the back, making sure you're keeping a little bit of tension over here, but not too much. If you pull this really tight, it will wrap so tightly around your needle, you'll struggle to get your needle through. But you want it to be pulled just tight enough that it stays neatly wrapped around your needle. And then you can pull that through, and then you can let go of the tension that you've got over here, and there's your knot. So I'll show you that one more time just here, and then we'll do a few on the mandala. So we're going to pull our thread through, going to create that backward C, needle under the top of the backward C, wrap the thread over the top to create the figure of 8. We're going to pop that down in just next to where our thread came out. Pull a little bit of tension here so that the thread wraps neatly around the needle but not too tightly. Pull through your needle from the back, keep a bit of tension, and at the last minute let that go, and that will come through to finish your knot for you. So that's an example on there for you. So let's have a little look on our actual mandala. Okay, so we're going to come out just here. We're going to create that backward C, pop your needle underneath, wrap the thread around to create that figure of 8, pull it tight so it wraps neatly around your needle, but not too tight, and then we're going to go back down just next to where we came out, keeping a bit of tension over here, and there we go. So there's that one. Do another one just here. There's that one, and I'll do one more here. So we're going to come through from the back, pull our thread through. We're going to create a backwards C shape, pop your needle under the top of there, wrap your thread around so it creates a figure of 8 shape around the needle like that. Give it a little pull so it wraps neatly around the needle, and put your needle back down in just next to where you came out. And at that point, you can pull your needle through from the back to secure your knot in place like so. So you're going to go all the way around the outside there on those ones with a 6 strands, with 6 strands of your embroidery thread, and then you can go around and do these ones with 3 strands, I would recommend, like I've got on here. And then on this example that's already completed, you can see these knots are a little bit more chunky, and these knots here are a little bit more dainty because they're done with the 3 strands instead of the 6. I would start off with the 6 because I think it might be a little bit easier to do your first lot of practice with 6 strands, and then move down to the 3 once you've built up a little bit of experience at doing your 6-stranded knots. And that's it. So that's what you need to complete for today, for day 5. So all of those ones highlighted in purple, and I'll pop this in the comments as well. Those are the ones that you're going to want to do, the outer ones with 6 strands, the inner ones with 3 strands. So you've all been doing amazingly well at sharing your pictures of your progress on the Raise Room Crafters Facebook group, and I've absolutely loved seeing all of your progress. Don't forget to share publicly on your social media pages as well, and tag at Raise Room UK in the pictures, so that anybody else who wants to join in or start the stitch along can find out about it too. So well done. Everyone's doing amazingly so far. I'm loving seeing all your progress and all your updates. So do keep them coming on the group as well. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you here tomorrow for day 6. Bye.